Welcome to Intentionality with Dominique, the show that helps business owners become valued and in-demand suppliers in the marketplace to scale their businesses. Let's start today's show with host and intentional connector, Dominique Simpson-Milton.
Welcome to another episode of Intentionality, the show dedicated to increasing the success rate of entrepreneurs and their businesses by sharing the strategies and tactics of successful suppliers. I am your host, Dominique Simpson-Milton. Today's show is being brought to you by CVMSDC, also known as the Council. CVMSDC is pleased to introduce you to one of our newest corporate partners, the Richmond International Airport. Airports are like many cities. They source for every product and service imaginable. However, doing business with an airport can be complicated. So let's learn how best to engage and why a diverse supply chain is important. Today, I'm pleased to welcome Dr. Perry Miller, CEO and President of the Capital Region Airport Commission. Dr. Perry is dedicated to fostering equitable opportunities for small businesses and will share his vision for inclusivity. Dr. Perry, welcome to the show.
Thank you for the welcome.
Yes, absolutely. So you're our newest corporate partner, and you are over the whole commission. Tell us why that's important to you. The commission shows up very inclusive.
Right. Well, the commission is committed to supplier diversity because we recognize the significant role supplier diversity plays in our community. It fosters innovation, it fosters economic development, it fosters community engagement. So we're intentional about participating because we want to make sure that we're providing all of our customers with exceptional experience through convenience, innovation, and excellence. And one of the ways we do that is ensuring that we're providing opportunities to the community we serve.
Yes, yes. So when I walk through your airport, which is one of my favorite airports, by the way, you know, Charleston's my favorite airport, and then your airport's my second favorite airport.
Can you reverse that?
Okay, I can reverse it. For today, I'll reverse it. But
Okay.
no, I love your airport because it's a manageable airport.
Sure.
But when I walk through your airport, it's evident that supplier diversity is important to you. Your signage is up.
Right.
You have all of your corporate partners are there. Every sign that you have is diverse in nature, and you're responsible for that.
Sure. Yeah, well, you know, what we realize is that supply diversity or having a diverse supply chain is important because we serve a broader community of diverse people, right? And so when we ensure that we are meeting the needs of every customer, as I mentioned earlier, we are not only supporting underrepresented businesses, but we are stimulating economic activity, economic vitality, and, you know, supplying or serving the broader community in which the airport serves.
Excellent, excellent. So what do you source for at the airport?
Everything. We have construction projects that we source for. We have, you know, over multiple $1 million worth of construction projects. We supply for pens, pencils, paper. We supply for food, beverage opportunities, rent-a-car operations, like you mentioned earlier. The airport is like a small city. Every discipline you can think of that it takes to manage a city takes place in the airport. We have our own fire department, our own police department. So all of those groups need supplies.
All supplies, all services. So how does somebody who has a cleaning company or has a unique beverage, how do they get into your supply chain?
Thank you for asking that question. Every year we have what's called a power event. And in that event, we provide a list of all of the types of products, all the types of construction projects, all the things that we need as an organization. And when we expose people to those opportunities, we're reaching the community and saying, here's what we need. Here's what you can participate in. Here's what you as a small business or minority operator can bid for in terms of providing those services.
So it's not hidden. Like if I have a product or service right now, is there a website I can go to find out what you're looking for?
You can. It's not hidden. Go to our website, www.flyrichmond.com, and you can find all the information needed about how we are trying to make sure that we are having a diverse supply chain.
And so once I go there, is there a portal I register in?
Yes, you go to the Supply Diversity portal.
Okay.
And there's a specific link towards Power University. We have it every year, and it's growing, And I would like to think of it as a success.
And you created Power University?
We did create Power University.
Okay, so I heard there's a pitch competition at Power University. Tell me about the pitch competition.
There is, after the weeks-long participation in the series that teach you as a small business or a minority business to be a successful entrepreneur, we have an evaluated panel where you get to do your pitch. And if you are the successful recipient or the successful pitcher, you get a $5,000 stipend to advance your business.
So is that one $5,000 stipend?
Right now it's
one winner.
One
okay.
winner.
So we'll help promote that on our website, because as a new corporate partner, we're going to get that word out about that opportunity.
Love to
so
be
now,
able to
are they
more.
in the program for a whole week?
They are. Actually, it's multiple weeks. I think it's like 6 or 8 weeks. They're in the program. They learn everything from, as you mentioned, your organization does, everything from how to prepare a financial proposal, how to market their organization, how to register as a DBE participant, and how to deliver their service.
Excellent. How many people go through this program each year?
Well, it's grown, and so we start off with about 5 to 10 people the first year I did it. I don't know what it's growing to. I apologize on that number. It's good. It's a good number. Last year, I know we had 5 finalists, and from that list, only one received $5,000.
Well, kudos to you for developing that program.
Sure.
And is it free?
It is free, but as everything, you know, if it keeps growing, we're going to have to charge a small stipend.
But it's understandable, right? Because they're getting just a wealth of knowledge is invaluable. So you created this program. You've made sure that now talk to us about the top-down approach. So are you making sure that everybody in your organization from the bottom on up is engaged in the same mindset that you have?
Yeah, I think it's absolutely critical that this is supported from the top down. So if I had any advice for an organization that's, trying to ensure that supplier diversity is being managed appropriately, it's got to be supported from the top down, because left on our own, we tend to be lean toward what we're comfortable. And in those instances, the biases lead to unintended consequences. So you absolutely must support supplier diversity from the top down.
Absolutely. So what challenges have you faced developing your program?
Now, the biggest challenge is people are unaware and they don't understand the importance of supplier diversity and how they can help. So one of the ways we do that is we outreach, we partner with community organizations such as this one, and we educate. This is what we have to offer in terms of supplier diversity. You can participate in helping us be the organization we want to grow up to be.
That's good. Now, some people think, I could just do all this on my own. I don't need this help. And they might think help is a bad thing. But we're here to offer free advocacy. You're here. You've developed a whole program to help put people into your program, which really changes the economic landscape. Anytime you can, we did a study, and it says $1 spent with an MBE returns $1.72 back into the economy. So anytime that you build up a business owner, you're building up this economy.
There is no shame in asking for help. It is a complex process learning how to become a certified DBE or MWBE. Ask for help. That's what we're here for. We want to see you become successful. And the way to do that is provide you the assistance you need.
So tell me your favorite success story.
I can't remember the young lady's name, but last year, as I mentioned, we had 5 participants in the Power University, and one of them received a $5,000 scholarship. But equally important is the person that didn't. The number 2 person is on the national circuit now. She sends me emails every now and again, say, hey, look what I'm doing. Look where I am. Thank you to you and Power University. That right there is worth everything that I've done. Just seeing the success of those 2 young ladies, powerful.
Powerful. Yeah, that people say, what really makes you tick, Dominique? I was like, when I can see somebody grow, when I can introduce somebody to an opportunity and see them grow from one level to the next level or get a new contract, that's just like, that's everything, right? So I see that same thing in you.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's about. You're making change, right? And it takes every individual being very intentional about that work to make it happen. How do you see us collaborating?
Well, we're doing it right now. We're spreading the word. And equally, I think important is getting together and informing people of the opportunities that exist in the airport, that exist in the community at large. I don't think that, as I mentioned, the biggest challenge, people don't know and understand the significance of supplier diversity. when you provide supplier diversity, you are expanding the perspectives. You are providing opportunities for people to come up with different solutions to a problem. When you do that, it enhances your ability to solve a problem.
That's right.
Gives you an opportunity to serve the larger community, and it stimulates economic vitality. I think when we partner, that's exactly what we're doing. We're growing the community.
Excellent, excellent. So now you cover all airports in Virginia?
No, the commission is only responsible for Richmond International Airport. So I'm the CEO of that airport.
Okay.
But I would love to see this expand beyond just this airport.
Okay, so one thing that we've done in another market in South Carolina is we have what's called an airport fly-in. So all the airports in South Carolina come in together, they fly in together, and they have a supplier diversity day. So there's an opportunity there for you to pull all the other, how many airports are there in Virginia? About 5 or 6 or something?
There are 5 or 6 major ones, but there are like 50-something smaller airports.
Really?
Yes,
ma'am. Okay. So if we can corral them all together and have a fly-in, I can help you with that.
Sure, as long as we fly to Richmond first.
Okay.
Yeah,
we can do it in Richmond. I can help you with that, absolutely. So I have a team that will help you design that fly-in program for Richmond, for Virginia, to get the other airports.
That's great.
involved.
You know what would be a good idea? If we can get you to come to the Virginia Airport Operators Council conference, we can at least introduce the idea to all of the airports that are members of that council.
Okay, absolutely. We can get that done. So what do you see as the future of airports?
I think the future is airports that grow up to be mature in the fact that they value supplier diversity. I think once people value supplier diversity, they will see the richness of what it has to offer. As I mentioned, we can't all solve problems the same way. We can't all think the same way. I have a different solution to a problem than someone else did. I think when we embrace that as a whole, we become mature, as not as just as an airport, but as a society.
Well, absolutely. Well, it's proven when you embrace diversity that you're going to be more creative, the organization will be more creative, you'll be more nimble, and you'll be more profitable, right?
Absolutely.
So that just makes more sense, right?
Absolutely.
And when you solve problems when everybody looks the same in the room, you don't solve problems the right way.
That's
right?
groupthink.
That's just, you have to have proper group thinking. So in terms of technology, in terms of advancement, where do you see airports going? Because our suppliers need to know what they need to be looking at in terms of the future. Like we're building new parking lots. And I'm like, why are we building all these extra parking lots? Because in the future, people aren't going to be driving to the airport. You're going to have these cars taking them to the airport and dropping them off. So what do you see as the future of the airport that business owners need to be mindful of so they can prepare to do business with you?
So the airport has really grown exponentially, right? Since I got here, we have been reclassified from a small hub airport to a medium hub airport. That's significant in the fact that when more people come to our airport, we have to expand our capacity. So think in terms of, at some point, we'll have to enhance the terminal facility. At some point, we'll have to create more capacity for the airfield. We intend to become a international medium hub airport. So we got to start thinking about what do people that fly here from different parts of the country or different parts of the world, what do they need? What would they like to see? So we think in terms of global reach when we start talking about how do diverse suppliers meet the needs of customers and passengers.
Okay. So what's your favorite product that's in the airport right now?
Well, if I named my favorite product, I'd get in trouble.
You get in trouble, okay.
I'd get in trouble because there are so many suppliers there, right?
Okay.
And they all provide a great service and a supply.
So tell me this. So I'm a supplier of let's just say popcorn. What type of volume do I need to have the capacity to supply to be able to be in your airport?
Very good question. So when I first arrived here, there were maybe just over 4 million passengers that come to the airport.
Okay.
We now have very close to 5 million passengers.
Wow. Okay.
So you need to make sure that you're prepared and equipped to handle the volume of people that come to the airport. Now, not everyone will stop, but you need to anticipate that most will.
But what does that look like in terms of my popcorn bags, right? So if you're looking at me and courting me to come into the airport, do I need to be able to produce 10,000? I just need to understand the volume that I could anticipate.
I don't know if I could tell you the volume of the number of people that would buy popcorn. I'd say for the most part, I don't know if I could estimate.
So is
that.
there like a test run? Like, so I come into the airport and I'm a new supplier. Is there a test period so we can test the volume? Just trying to see how we...
There really isn't a test period. Once we circulate a request for proposals, right, we require a certain, we set a goal in terms of minority participation that has to be met.
Okay.
And you negotiate with the prime in terms of what you will produce or what you will serve in terms of what that RFP looks like. So I really can't tell you what that number looks like until we circulate an RFP and say, this is what it looks like. But it would be
spelled out in the RFP.
It'd be spelled out in the RFP.
Yeah, because one of the issues that I try to solve for with our MBEs is capacity building, right?
Sure.
So if you make, I just met a gentleman today, and he can make an unlimited number of candles because he is in charge of his production, right? But you have some people who have like a limit. I got a 5,000 capacity limit.
I see.
And the customer calls up and said they need 10,000 in order to do business with you.
I see.
Right?
Yes.
And so I need them to be able to figure out how to get to 10,000, right? So I just want them to know from a capacity standpoint what they need to look at to get into your airport. But I know it's different for every product.
Right. Well, so in that instance, you would partner with the prime, and they would help you ensure you can reach capacity. That's one of the important reasons of, these kinds of organizations that partner minority firms with organizations that have already reached their prime, right?
Okay. And do you have any ethnic minority businesses who are already primes in your airport?
No, we do not.
Okay.
But
that's a
our
goal.
intention is the goal. That's the goal.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Excellent. Well, that is a great goal to have.
It is.
All right. Any closing comments from you? Thoughts?
No, I think you've sufficiently drilled me.
All right, drill. Well, we appreciate your partnership with CVMSDC and the ability for MBEs to grow the economy and grow their businesses through partnerships with this airport and this commission. So thank you for being here. If you're interested in more information, please visit flyrichmond.com. To learn more about the 4th Annual Power Business Opportunity Forum, please visit flyrichmond.diversitycompliance.com. Well, that concludes today's episode of Intentionality. Be sure to join me for our next episode, and remember that you must always remain intentional to gain knowledge, skills, and connections so we can grow and thrive in business together. I'm Dominique Simpson-Milton, and I will see you next time.
This has been another episode of Intentionality with Dominique, brought to you by the CVMSDC. For more information, please visit cvmsdc.org.